I'm also scared. But the life I'm living makes me feel so dead. Being able to be defined without word. So do the people see you as a sellable product or not? When it comes to dressing, artists have boundaries that they can push.
Yeah.
You could do some marketing, for example. I love how the guy dresses. I don't know how he does it, but all that distressed look, that whole...
Hello and welcome to DFWNE's Offscript, the podcast where we bring you and give you conversations that are as tailored as the looks we love. My name is Nili Swagamshongo and I am your host. Please do make sure that you're liking, you're commenting, you're subscribing, you're sharing. What else? Everything that you need to do. All those buttons there by YouTube. Do all of them. Recommend the podcast to someone you think would love and enjoy this particular episode and the podcast overall. Today's guest is probably one of the most unique voices when it comes to musicians in South Africa right now. I call him the vocal shapeshifter because one moment he's singing like this, the other moment it's something else, right? He's not only that, but he's a musician who mixes so many different genres into one beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sound. And he's got amazing, amazing African storytelling in his music. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please help me welcome DFWNE.
Is it a little cap?
Yeah. How are you?
Fine, thanks for yourself.
I'm doing very well. We haven't even started the interview and the vocal shape shifting. This is his normal voice, right? I want you to go into the other.
Not my normal voice.
It's his normal voice. I want you to go into the other voice that you have before we officially start. You sing in a different way.
Yeah.
So can we just have a little notes in the other tone?
Which other tone?
You know, that one.
I don't have another tone. This is a lie.
It's true. If you listen to his music, you know he's got two different tones. In one song, you would think it's two different people.
Two different tones.
Okay, can we get a snippet of you just giving us a little notes here and there? From any one of your favorite songs.
Any one of my favorite songs. Latest album. Mm-hmm. I'm also scared. But the life I'm living makes me feel so dead. Yeah.
My word.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Before we go into the nitty gritty, right? Love the fit. Can you please take us through it?
Okay. The fit, it's inspired by, let me just say, old school dandy. Mm-hmm. Dandy looks. I like that. It's my kind of style.
Yeah.
But mainly also schoolboy kind of look. Mm-hmm. You know, that's another thing. So it also tells more about my personality. You know, yeah. I like learning. So stay grounded. Yeah. And also I looked at the thingy. Mm-hmm. You said dress code. Yeah. I was like, hey man, what do I have? Let me go learn. You know?
Yeah, I mean, with that dress code, it's just to make sure, you know, things are not going insane when it comes to the, obviously, yes, but this look is an amazing look. Where is it from? Thrifted, the shop, if it's from a shop,
Okay, so the pants, Stitches by Sims, which is a brand that I'm working with, which is also part of a Red Black, you know. The jacket is H&M. I just put the Red Black logo because I work with them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tie. My mom got this for me. Oh. Yeah, my mom got this for me. And then the shirts inside it, that's Mr. Price. Mm-hmm. Nothing hectic. The cap, thrifted. $15, if I remember. It was $15. Okay. Yeah, thrifted. And then the socks, this was a pair of socks I got from a friend. Mm-hmm. And the shoes are Zara. Oh, yeah, Zara.
Okay. Yeah. I love it. Before we go into the nitty-gritty, I want us to play a little game, and I'm calling it sound check, right? So I'm going to give you like a mood, a scene, a vibe. So a specific scenario, and you're going to basically tell me what outfit you would put together for that specific mood, for that specific vibe, for that specific scene. Okay. Scene number one is you're hosting a listening party. Mm-hmm. What's the look? What are we wearing?
We're going formal.
Okay.
Formal means attention. Mm-hmm. I'm the guy in the room. Okay. Look at me. Uh-huh. You understand? And I'm important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a tie.
This is a tie. I'm not a tight pants type of guy. Mm-hmm. Probably be baggy with the loafers on them, you know, and a young blazer maybe. Mm-hmm. The shirts, I think would go with the turtleneck, you know. Yeah, that would be very dope.
Okay. The next one is you're performing at a summer festival. What is the look looking like?
Jorts.
Jorts,
Definitely
definitely.
jorts. It's summer. Oh, okay, pretty
And
hot.
it's a festival.
Pretty hot. No black shirts, but then
Yes.
definitely a white shirt.
Definitely.
Yeah, just a plain white shirt, white socks, Converse,
Okay. You're going in for a studio session or a studio can session. What are we wearing?
Okay, I like being relaxed. Pair of Crocs or just normal push-ins, socks,
Yeah, the socks don't sala, hey?
jorts again,
Yeah.
yeah, to breathe, just to breathe. Jorts, vest, yeah, just a vest.
Okay.
And a cap. I always have a cap on. I'm not comfortable with my head. I don't know why, but I always have a cap on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. The next one is you're performing at your biggest headline show to date. What is the outfit looking like?
Oof. That's gonna be collaborative effort. Yeah, I think I'd probably hit up black, Rare Black, have a piece from Rare Black,
Yeah.
have a piece from a few designer friends, see how we conceptualize that, but
Yeah.
still back to old dandy looks.
Okay.
I like that, like old dandy, always. And I like keeping it simple. I'm not a lights, camera, action guy. I don't like that.
Okay.
Keep it simple, yeah.
Alrighty. The other one is you're attending an awards ceremony as a nominee. Describe the outfit we're wearing over there.
Push-ins, shorts, vest, no cap. I'm just walking in there. I don't find these things very necessary.
Really?
Yeah, the accolades of making a dope song and being nominated for it, I don't really see that. I feel like people singing back is very important.
True.
You understand? People feeling the music is very important. So an award ceremony for me would be like going out to just buy bread.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't expect that. I expected a more put together outfit. Alrighty. Okay. I think that's it, right? You mentioned it would be a collaborative effort for one of the things that I said. So who maybe are some of the individuals, the brands in South Africa, and maybe even internationally that you'd like to maybe in future collaborate with in terms of your style?
Okay, there's Wanda Lefoto. I don't know if you know Wanda Lefoto. I would like to work with Wanda. It's very dope.
Yeah.
Red Black still. I'm already working with them, but I'd like to do more work with
Yeah.
them because I like the material, I like the cuts, I like everything they make actually. And there's personal designers that I like. There's the narrator, which is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I like to work more with him. And there's Masibu, also him. There's a guy that I met, I forgot his name. I met him at a workshop and I checked out his work. There's that guy as well.
Yeah.
Yo, he's
Some
pretty,
amazing
he's pretty dope. And who else? The Orlando Pirates jersey guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right now, are there any individuals in terms of like styling that you work with? In terms of putting together the brand, is it just you or there is someone who says, okay, cool, I feel like when you're showing up at this event, I think you should wear this and this and this?
Okay, let me just
videos
say
and things like that.
there's people that try to help sometimes, but mainly I'm dressing myself up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and mostly they just help with certain occasions and events. You know, so mainly I have a show called Sounds in Cotton, which they like being involved in. I've worked with Masibu and the narrator, like I said. Yeah, so yeah, I've been working with those. Besides that, Red Black. Red Black has been dressing me up, giving me some new pieces all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, just been styling myself.
Yeah. I'm guessing Sounds and Cotton is music meets
And fashion. Yeah, music
Right?
meets fashion, yeah.
So what's the aesthetic and the vibe there?
Oh, that's actually my show. I'm the founder of that. Yeah, I work with a whole team to make that happen. You know, so it's about fashion and music. So we infuse that. So the whole idea is you gotta come dressed up, you gotta come looking the part.
You gotta put that in.
At the same time, the lineup is not too loud. It's, well, let me say all genres of it, but we don't give off the club vibe. It's not a club vibe. It's a, let's mingle. At the same time, let's enjoy good music. So we're talking a scenario where you get the piano artist early in the afternoon. You get the boring artists later on. According to the people, the boring artists, the alternative guys and the jazz guys of the whole R&B scene. You get them later on in the evening, you know? So just that you have that ambience of, okay, I'm not a groove, but I'm liking the whole experience, you know? And the whole afternoon, you're actually getting sweaty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
I love that. Do we have an installment coming this year?
I have a couple of shows that we're trying to collaborate with, but the main events are the Ratlou live show and Sounds and Cotton itself, the main event. So it's only 2 events in a year, but we collaborate with other events to involve ourselves and just brand visibility stuff.
Okay. So when it comes to obviously the branding of an artist, how important do you think that is as an artist for you to come dressed properly and for you to brand yourself properly? How
I
important?
think it's important to have an aesthetic.
Yes.
To have a way that people always know, if this guy pulls up, there's definitely going to be something like this. There's definitely going to be this kind of space or atmosphere when he's around, you know? So branding for me is who you are,
Okay.
you know? So the people must be able to say this person is this person without being told.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're an artist and you're a public figure.
Yeah.
You know, you're selling the face, you're selling the art. As much as you don't want people to know you, they're going to know you through the music. They're going to know you through the art. And they're going to say things that you might not even know about yourself because that's how they perceive your art. That's how they look at you. So for me, branding is just being able to be defined without word. So do the people see you as a sellable product or not? I'd like to believe I am, but I'm not seeing it yet, but I hope I see it soon.
We're gonna see it soon.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Very soon. So when it comes to obviously the way that you dress, tell me what or how would you describe like your style? But also, this is like a follow-up question just for you to think about it. Is your style that you dress in to show up as a musician, your personal style, or is it outside a bit, obviously, to meet the character of you as a musician outside of you as an individual? Because I think those are two different things, right?
I feel like my personal character is still the musician.
Okay.
It's still the artist, you know? Yeah. The only thing that differs is names. You're this when you're in your personal life, but you're that on stage. But okay. But I feel like I'm the same person.
Okay.
So my style for me represents me. You understand? It represents me. And most of the time, I don't even look at other people's fashion like that. I know a few fashion brews.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that I know about fashion.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a thing I like experimenting within my little box.
Yeah.
I don't do it because I've seen it somewhere. I do it because I think this would look cool and make me feel confident. At the end of the day, it's me dealing with my mind. You know, so yeah.
Okay,
So that's
I
the
love
drive
that.
for me.
I really love that. So what is your opinion on essentially just fashion overall when it comes to artists, maybe in South Africa or internationally? How are you finding that? Do you think artists are really pushing, obviously branding themselves a specific way, looking in a specific way? What's your opinion and your take on that?
I feel like for me, when it comes to dressing, artists have boundaries that they can push.
Yeah.
Nduduzo Makatini, for example. I love how the guy dresses. I don't know how he does it, but all that distressed look, that whole thing he has going on, I love it. For the fact that he's an old man. We're talking about a man over 45, 50.
Yeah, yeah.
This man, the way he dresses, is like, bro, how?
Where's the style
You know what I
coming
mean?
from? Yeah.
But it also has that thing, I would say, when he walks inside the room, you definitely want to look at this guy. And that's what he does also when he's on stage.
Yeah.
He has a presence of his own. So, you know, I do see him within how he dresses.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody else.
Yeah.
So that's what I like also. For me, it's the South African scene for me in terms of dressing and fashion. I feel like we should dabble more into the clothes representing the sound.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the thing we see on Twitter every day, I'm a piano bruiser dressing like hip hop artists. If you understand what I mean, I'm a piano bruiser dressing like, and they're living the hip hop lifestyle.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, that's the lifestyle you've built for a successful artist. It's not necessarily about hip hop.
Yeah.
You understand? But then also, if we look at it, all the people come from hip hop that are making I'm a piano right now.
Yeah,
You understand? So it's about what started first, what built the culture first, where we headed to. So I feel like everything is intertwined. I don't think it's hip hop fashion. I just feel like it's fashion that people just want to dabble into and feels comfortable for them to be in.
Yeah.
So being a superstar in the fashion scene and being on stage, I just feel like dress in a way that makes you feel comfortable, not in a way that makes the other person feel comfortable. So that's why it also comes to how women dress on stage. I like that because for me, it has a thing of this person is comfortable. They don't care about but this person is comfortable. The idea is this person is comfortable. They can do their job that they got paid for. It's not about the clothes. It's about the job. The job is getting done and the people are satisfied. So what are you saying? You understand? So for me, how you dress is about comfortability. Comfortability, number one.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time, obviously, there is a conversation of the dressing, the brand, the what, and I personally think, and you're going to tell me if you agree or not, that women are judged more when it comes to that aspect of things, to say, oh, okay, cool, you need to do this and you need to present yourself in a specific way and dress a specific way and be branded in a specific way as compared to men. Do you think it's true, or do you beg to differ?
Can I go deeper into this?
Go deeper.
As much as I hate to say it, men have built a world where a lot of women can't really exist in. You understand what I mean? Yeah, so I do understand when women feel the need to reveal, to be seen. Do you understand? But then at the same time, it's a business strategy. So if you see it and you take it, I don't think anybody has the right to hate it, because it's business at the end of the day, and you're working according to time, because men built this time zone like this. They're not making you feel comfortable to just be that. Like, a lot of women now end up saying they're gay when they're not gay, just to be comfortable in the space where niggas are not gonna wanna talk to them or say something to them. Now you're inviting the woman to studio. You're not gonna be on her face because you assume she's gay. Only because she put that image out there because she's scared of South African man. You understand what I mean? So I don't feel like people should be living like that.
Okay.
You understand? I feel like people should be allowed to be within their own little box. I don't know if that's making any sense. So this thing of women feeling the need to do that, I think it's a business thing right now. I think it's just a time zone thing. There just needs to come a time where men need to behave and understand that this is work. This is not work. I feel like men control a lot of things that they shouldn't be controlling.
Okay.
Necessarily.
No, I hear what you're saying. I think for me, it's a thing of outside of the way that women dress, I do think that there is a higher pressure for a woman to show up in a specific way. If I'm not wearing makeup, or if I am wearing makeup, if I'm not wearing makeup, I might not be taken as seriously as if I am wearing makeup. So as a woman, it's just this high pressure of always showing up prim and proper. And I do think that men have the privilege of not really having that pressure to show up prim and proper all the time. And in music as well, I think there's a high expectation for women to put themselves up a specific way when they brand themselves, the way that they dress at events. They are highly judged more than men. You're attending an award ceremony, you're wearing a specific dress. Oh, it's an emphasis on what a woman was wearing as compared to a man, or that kind of stuff. So I feel like that's basically the C when it comes to South Africa and music in general, right? So I want to go into now you and your music, right? I did say that you have a shapeshifter type of situation. You've got two different beautiful tones. Maybe it's more than two. Who knows, right? You don't think you got two?
I don't think I have two tones.
Okay. So you just sing in one voice?
Yeah, it's just one voice all the time.
You've never incorporated your natural voice in your music?
No.
Really? No. Okay, I must have been hearing something else. I must have been hearing something else.
I'm joking.
But exactly, now you're making me feel crazy.
I'm joking.
So I want to know and hear from you. Obviously, when did you realize, okay, cool, my natural voice is like this and I can use it to make music, but also I've got this other sound that I can still use to make music. When did you realize, this thing of music, this voice, I got it and I can do it?
So let me start from growing up. I had the opportunity to be in a school where arts is a very big thing. Arts is a very big thing there. I did poetry, I did a lot of stage, theater acting and all of that. Concerts, school concerts. Most of the time, it'd be me taking lead roles. It would be nice, I'd enjoy it. But then now it's a time zone where Michael Jackson is banging in my ear. Do you understand what I mean? Michael Jackson is banging in my ear. He has a very light voice. My dad is banging in my ear. He has a very deep voice. Do you understand what I mean? So now I'm trying to infuse how both these voices are very effective to my ear. And I want both of them. So I feel like the difference in sound came from that. Being with a father like this and listening to this kind of music. Because I used to listen to everything. I used to listen to DJ Lanzo. Like that old crazy music, you know, that old Limpopo sound. You know, I used to listen to that. I used to listen to gospel music, country music, hip hop. I used to listen to everything.
Everything.
Then I go to my dad. We're listening to this, listening to that, listening to this and that. I'm getting introduced to certain environments because he was a musician himself.
Ooh, okay.
You know, but mainly a pastor. He was a pastor, you know, but he was a musician himself.
So you were a pastor's kid.
I'm a pastor's kid. I hate this, but it's okay, you know. But it's okay. So I think that shaped my sound, shaped what I actually wanted to do. Yeah.
So obviously, I feel like your dad, Michael Jackson, people like that are huge influences.
The crazy part is Michael is not really a
He's
huge
not?
influence.
Really?
Yeah, because it's not the songs about Michael; it's the time zone.
Okay.
It's a thing. I would say, you could hear Michael Jackson songs.
You
all
couldn't
the time.
run away from.
You couldn't run away. Yeah, you heard Michael Jackson songs all the time. But now it's a thing. I would say, I actually want to be a star, just like that guy. With Michael, it was more of that. That's the attention. It would say, what do you mean this guy has 400K people outside his hotel room? Not at a show.
Not at his concert.
Not at a concert. This guy has 400K people outside his hotel room just because of his voice. Come on.
Okay, I hear that. So when it comes to obviously inspirations, when it comes to your music, your sound, who would you say you draw inspiration from? You drew inspiration from. Who are those people?
Okay, the likes of Dobie Gray. In terms of, let me just say, how I want people to feel. Ringo. Have you ever heard Ringo perform? Like live? Have you seen Ringo on stage? I've never seen people just stand up from one note when a guy walks on stage and people are just standing up. And I'm talking all ages, young to old. We're all standing up because this legendary guy now is on stage.
Yeah.
From the first song to the last song, everybody's on their feet. Ringo gives me that. Like, okay, I want to be big, but that's how I want people to feel about my music. You know, hopping on stage and people are like, we came here for this, and this is what we came here for. The feeling, the idea of you getting what you paid for.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know?
Okay, I love that. So
but moving forward, Ringo, Dobie Gray, Don Williams, Brenda Fassie. Yeah. Brenda Fassie is mostly, let me just say, showbiz. She never really cared about the people. She never really cared what the people say. She just cared about, I'm the star.
And showing up as a star.
Yes, I'm doing that and that. There's scandals about this and that. There's newspapers saying this and that, but I'm a star. You know what I mean? And then also, Sisleta, all of that. Like, I like a lot of old people in terms of how they came up, in terms of how they made people actually. Chico also, you know? Like, I like music that is timeless.
Yeah.
So I want to make that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
I want it to bang for a kid that's just born now until the kid's like 15, 20, 25,
It bangs
30.
the same.
You understand? It's like the children's kids have to listen to that.
Timeless music.
Yeah.
Generational music.
You know what I mean? So my aim is that.
I love that. So you last year, on my birthday actually, 27th of June, you released a 14-track album.
Yes.
You're like, what did you do? What did I do? Called Ratlou, right?
Ratlou. Yes.
So what does that mean?
That's my surname.
Okay, that's your surname.
Yeah, but
so
mainly...
do you normally disclose your government and your surname?
No,
okay.
I don't.
So that's the only time we're gonna know of your surname.
Yeah, that's the only time. That's the album, you know. But Ratlou is the elephant, you know, the biggest elephants in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, so the tape is more about addressing my feelings, addressing how I feel, addressing the moment, addressing the time zone, addressing what I want to see, the future that I think I want, and also the present moment. So yeah, Ratlou.
Give me the flow of the album.
Okay, it's a 3-section tape.
Yeah.
That's first things first. The first section is growth. The second section is love. The other section is journey. You understand? It's where I'm going, where I want to go, what's the plan, what's the character, how do I want to feel?
Yeah.
And then the first section was all about how I grew up, how I felt growing up, what I learned growing up. And the second section is about love. It was about a certain person that I met along the way.
Okay.
and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, about the first section.
Okay.
Where did you grow up? How did you grow up? Where were you raised? Who were you raised by?
Okay. I grew up alone. That's sad. I'm joking. But I grew up alone, basically. I grew up alone.
Yeah.
I started off with my grandma. Then I went to boarding school. That's what I'm saying. I grew up alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boarding school, still in kindergarten, crash.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah. So Little Achievers, still in there. I'm doing all this acting stuff, poetry stuff, still in there.
In boarding school.
Boarding school.
Until like matric.
No.
Okay.
Like, let me say half my primary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so I'm in boarding school. 4th grade, back to the hood. 5th grade, back to the hood. But now, I'm already grown. I feel like I've already seen a lot at that age. I spend most of my time alone. So now I'm existing with my parents. I still can't live with them. I'm this quiet kid inside the house. I was so quiet.
Yeah.
My mom can even tell you that with a bro. It used to scare my mom. My mom was scared of that. Uti, why is this guy so quiet? What did we do to him? You know? But she was surprised, Uti. The people outside like me.
So what's going on here?
Yeah, people outside the yard, people knock at the door. Uti,
Why
dog,
you?
we want to come play with you. We
Yeah.
want to hang out with you. But at home, they don't understand. Uti, why are you so quiet? Whereas you're making a lot of noise outside, though. You know? So, man, it's like, for me, I just wanted a space where I can express myself. And I couldn't at home. And it was not my parents. It was just the difference within seeing the difference between me and my parents. I could see what they want from me, but I never wanted to be the person they want.
Tell me about it.
You know what I mean? It's a pastor's kid. You know,
Yeah.
there's certain lanes you're expected to dive into.
Yeah.
I'm so deep into just wanting to do my own thing.
Yeah.
At the same time, now you're protecting yourself because if you voice out,
Yeah.
it's like you're fighting against your own parents, which is very disrespectful. You know what I mean? So it's a thing about you have to reserve yourself from these people knowing you, because when they do know you, they'll realize how different you are from them. You know?
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, so you end up reserving yourself from your own parents. Like till today, I can tell you my parents don't know who I am. But I have a very close relationship with my mom.
Yeah.
I call my mom, I talk to my mom, but we can never have a 30 minutes conversation, like just 30 minutes or even 20. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear that.
it's a thing about we don't know each other.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am, and you didn't know me while I was still in the same house.
Yeah.
So
It's just maintaining the fact that we are, father and son.
you're my mother, I'm your son.
I'm your son,
But
that's just
we
check up
actually
each other.
don't know
Yeah.
each other.
But in terms of your music, like, does she know? Has she heard? Is she supportive of it?
Well, my little sisters do, my siblings.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they do. Her, I think certain songs. There's certain songs that are about her. So she knows those particular songs.
Yeah.
You know, so she knows those particular songs. But she tries to act like she's supposed to music. And I
You
like,
don't think she doesn't?
I like the pretending. I like the acting. It's good for parents, you know. It's nice. Yeah.
So preferably, they would have preferred you be a pastor.
Scientist maybe.
Oh, okay, pastor, scientist, doctor,
maybe.
engineer, lawyer.
Yeah, engineer.
Yeah,
No,
those
you know
typical
the parents. You know the
Yeah,
parents. So
yeah.
me, I'm not gonna lie. All these deep skin things, paper things, maths. Hey,
Too much.
yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But I want to hear with your grandmother. How's your relationship with her there?
She's so cool.
Yeah.
She's super cool. She called me her boyfriend, but she passed on last year.
Oh.
Yeah, she calls me her boyfriend, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like that. It has that thing with the, you know? Yeah. My relationship with my grandma is simple.
Okay.
I think it's the same as my mom. We don't talk like that, but
Yeah.
I learned a lot from my grandma because I grew up at my grandma's
Yeah.
before going to boarding school. So it was more, I think she knows me better than my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she knows me better than my mom. Because my grandma was the thing over to you get back inside the house, she dishes up, she tells you, now you can go wherever you want to go. And it's so she understands. Yeah, because the only thing she wanted to do was just feed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just come back home, eat, go do whatever you want to do. With my mom, it's you want to question a lot, but you don't want the answers to the questions.
Okay. I hear
You
that.
understand what I mean?
Yeah,
If I tell you the answers to the questions, we're going to differ. We're going to argue. It's a huge conversation. Yeah.
But you said then the second part of the album is about love
Yeah, it's about love.
and someone you met along the way.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing?
So it's not just about
love of like relationships. Yeah.
It's about friendships and the people that I've met along the journey and all of that. But yeah, the songs about that significant person was because, believe it or not, I have never been in relationships like that.
So this is your probably first like
So that part was about that first serious relationship.
your first serious relationship.
First serious relationship. Let me not even say first serious.
Yeah.
That was my first relationship.
Okay. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
My
because everything else was just
and it was serious, but it was my first relationship, and I learned a lot from that. I'm not gonna lie. It was a nice experience. I learned a lot from that.
Yeah.
Way too much. I mean, that album is beautiful.
Yeah.
You can hear the album is beautiful. So
Very much.
I learned a lot from that, and that was my way of expressing what I learned, you know.
Okay.
And the crazy part is the album actually dropped while we're not together with the person.
Okay.
Yeah, so
But I guess it's nice closure for them. It's not just disclosure, but it's nice closure for them to say, okay, cool.
But then also at the same time I was expressing the fact that me doing that allowed me to find myself. I always thought it's difficult for me to fall in love. Like personally, my own box, I thought it's difficult for me to fall in love. Being able to see myself do that was like an achievement for myself. It was like, damn, I actually never thought I could do this, but here I am.
Yeah.
You know. So now it's a thing of it's easy for me to love. I can give out love. I can share my love with somebody, and I like that about myself because this thing of acting like you're too strong for it, it's not my kind of thing. I'm a very emotional person and I like sharing my emotions.
Yeah. Now let's go into the last part of the album, right? You said that was about
the fun stuff, the journey, now where we're trying to head to, you know.
The journey, music. It's not always roses.
Yes,
right?
yes.
I'm sure there's obviously things that are challenges that you face that you have obviously pinned into the music. Tell me about those kinds of challenges.
Right now, I feel like the main thing for me, it's the money chat, the finance chat. People don't find the need to give you your value when they don't see the value within the public.
Okay.
At the end of the day, as an artist, you're selling to the public. If I call you to my show, how many people are going to be here to see you? Do you understand what I mean? At the end of the day, I need to make money again. Yeah. But then also, I'm disturbed by the fact that shows have lost the culture of just building their own audiences. What happened to me just being the artist and not a crowd puller? Why am I pulling the crowd? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I understand because business right now moves like that. You understand? So you end up getting undervalued, underpaid because, dog, we can't give you 15,000 when we know that not even 10 people are going to come for you. So rather we give you 6K and then you see how you work around it. And then now you have a whole band. How are you going to pay your whole band? 6K.
Sure.
There's nobody's rent. You understand?
Transport, you need clothing, you need all these
besides
things.
even that, transport, clothing, all of that, I can see the necessity of making the show happen, but lifestyle itself. You understand what I mean?
Maintaining yourself as an individual.
Lifestyle itself is very important. So I feel like for me right now, it's just finance. I need the demand to say, if this people book me, that place is going to be filled. So basically, I'm just saying, for me, it's a fame thing. I need the demand. I need the money. That's my only problem right now. I need the money. So
and how's the journey looking like now?
It's kind of rough because people now can see the strictness.
Okay.
So they're not willing to even come forth because now when I say 15, I'm talking about 15. I don't want 14. When I say 15, I'm talking about 15.
Yeah.
I don't want 14. If you say 14, please go to somebody else. It's the chat now. It came to that. So that's why I'm even saying finance is a challenge because now I'm at a point where I need to just make my own music and see where it's just going to take me. Now I'm just pushing to sell myself. It's no longer a chat you're with. I'm even trying to get the gigs. I'm not going to go to you because when I go to you, you're going to say, we're not going to give you 15K when you came to us. So rather, let me eliminate myself. Maybe if I'm no longer found anywhere, maybe that's when you're going to see you. It's maybe, okay,
this is what we need.
We need this guy. Maybe. So right now I'm just running my social medias. I'm running my digital music. I'm working on music, studio camps, and all of that. I'm working on a lot of albums actually that are not going to drop this year, but a lot of them.
I get it.
You know what I mean? But I'm working on a lot of albums, a lot of artists, a lot of features, a lot of industry names that I actually want to work with, you know? But for me, I want money. I really just want money. Nothing difficult.
I get it. Only money that I want,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So you have a song. I don't know when it's gonna release, but you gave us a sneak peek there by the socials, a collaborative single. I'm gonna say with people like CJ Mandy.
Oh yes, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Tell
That's
me
my
about
boo. That's
it.
my boo. Bad vibes. That's a crazy song actually because I don't think the song was supposed to be made
Okay.
because the Bruce were working on something else.
Yeah.
And I just suggested let's try to do something else, and that happened. We enjoyed the studio session. The energy was crazy, but then now we post this snippet and it just was.
Went insane.
And I'm like, nah, we gotta drop this. So right now it's a matter of we're just looking for the best deal. If we don't get the best deal, we're still gonna drop the song.
Okay.
You know, it's just a matter of that.
Yeah.
So the closest date, anytime soon, the song can drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime soon, you
Anytime
think us
soon.
crossing that
Yeah,
sometime
anytime
soon, anytime is gonna happen.
March. Let me just say, March won't end without the song out.
March phone ends.
Yeah.
We are
March won't end without the song
We're
out.
looking forward to making sure
Yeah.
Khori, we receive and we get the song, right? But finally, in closing, before I let you go, right? Obviously, we're speaking about the challenges, the what was, the ups, the downs. What keeps you going in this music thing with all the other things that are they involved? What keeps you going and motivated to say that's the goal and that's what I want to do? And
It's moments like that.
yeah,
Same thing with the whole video. It's moments like that. It's moments where I can see that, okay, we're actually doing a good thing. People are receiving it. We just need the right people that need to respond in the language we need. You understand what I mean? We just need a certain language of response to come back to us. But that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
And also prayer, man. I think for me, it's just believing in God and believing that something's going to happen one day.
yeah, most definitely. I did say that early on, you are a person who mixes a lot of genres, right? So you even said house, even you'd go into it, right?
Yeah.
So are we talking also like Le Combo, Bacardi?
Le Compo, no.
Okay.
Um,
Bacardi, piano.
I already have a couple of piano songs. There's a piano song that dropped today as we speak that has my name on it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll post it on my socials just to, you know. So I do make piano. I just don't run on my piano as a primary artist.
Okay.
I don't like that because branding still, you know, branding.
Yes.
Branding is very important. So for me, it's if DFWNE is gonna make it out, let him make it out with his sound first. We're gonna do the experimental stuff after. Because it's very important for me to just be heard the way I really want to be heard.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sacrifice the sound.
Yeah.
Necessarily, I just don't want to sacrifice the sound.
Sure. I love that. I think that's where we're going to close it off. Please give us your social media platforms where we can interact with you, where we can get you.
Instagram _DFWNE, TikTok DFWNE_, what else? Twitter DFWNE.
Alrighty, that's it for this episode. Please do make sure that you're liking, you're commenting, you're subscribing, you're sharing the channel, sharing the episode to whoever it is that you'd like to share it to. But also, even if it's not someone, just share everywhere on all social media platforms. With that being said, from me, Uneli Swagamplongo is over and out. I love you. It's goodbye for now, and I'm going to see you in the next episode. No.